Here we are, afternoons with Barry on Monday. Lovely, nice, subtly 20 degrees, sun coming down.
It's a bit windy, too windy today, Colin.
Too windy.
Had enough wind the last few weeks.
Not liking it. Now we've got the slippery picture. You as slippery as Neil.
Yeah, just sort of get this out and give the viewers another look at this. Barry Peatling, probably in 1966, 65, 66, at Horsham football ground.
Mm-hmm.
That was Horsham. That's Wayne Farr. And that was that photo. They used to have a Sunday sports show on BTV6. It used to come to Rapanya, and that was a photo on the front part of the Wimbledon football show. That was on every week for 3 years. Pretty good photo too, and I beat that fella too, left him for dead, as usual.
Very good. Now you've got something different here.
Yeah, I just found this one a couple of weeks ago.
I consider it's not a bad quality photo.
Yeah, it's a pretty good photo, as a matter of fact.
For the viewers, there you are up there.
Wimbledon Football Championship, 1962, Peatling, first, second rover. That was a pretty good side we won that year too. Beat the Hampton League. So the viewers can't see me. Here I am there, Colin. What's happening, Barry Peatling there?
So this is not your normal, this is not the Rapanya team.
That's the Wimbledon League. Combined side.
Combined side. And who did you play again, sorry?
Hampton League.
What's the Hampton League?
That's up in the Colac.
Southern. It's a bit southern, yeah.
It was a pretty good league back in the day.
Right.
That was we were probably the two best leagues in the competition, apart from Ballarat League. But and it was the other Golden Valley League, but they were the two best sides in the competition in Victoria back in the day.
Ian Morgan.
Ian Morgan's there.
Point out Ian Morgan for us. Up the top, isn't he?
There he is in the middle. That's Ian Morgan. Champion.
There's
Star.
an Aboriginal fellow there too.
Murray Marks is there, yeah.
Next to him.
There, next to you, you've got pretty good eyes there, Colin Sutcliffe.
Yeah.
Colin Wilson down there, the captain, coach.
Yep.
No, he wasn't coach. John Cody was the coach. Good side.
Good side. Oh, very good. Thanks.
1962. The countries out there. It was a long time ago, isn't it?
Yep. I do see a exercise bike in your backyard. Do you have any further bike riding experiences apart from the exercise bike?
That thing you see at the back out there, I found that a couple of years ago. I brought it home and I went mad for about 6 months riding that bike. I just got a bit sick of it. No, I don't use it now. I must give it away to someone.
Any other experiences?
Yes, I did have a bit of a traumatic experience many years ago. Three of us, we hired the bikes down Victoria Street in Richmond. 10 bob each, the Melbourne Stars, racing bikes they were. Anyway, we decided to go for a ride down the Peen Highway, which is only two single lanes back in them days. Anyway, come towards just past Morning 8, probably about a mile from Chelsea, would you believe? Around. They used to have the old people over 55. We had the lights. You cut a big round thing and have a green. They go around the green and red.
You know where that is now?
They're still around, are they?
You know where it is?
Where?
It's been moved to the park.
Where? Over here. Well, there you go. Anyway, that was they were going. Anyway, I was coming up towards the light and I just got through. But anyway, about 10 seconds later, I felt this crash. And this car hit my bike and smashed me wheel and knocked me over off the... I finished on the side. I don't know how I didn't get killed. Anyway,
Well, where'd the car come from?
I don't know. He must have been half asleep. He was all very apologetic. He said, because I got a couple of cuts and bruises, and they took me across the road in one of the side streets off the Peen Highway that day. And my mates come back and I didn't need an ambulance, but I wasn't very well at all. He said, I'll pay for your bike, because all I was worried about, the bike was wrecked, and we would have had to pay that. It would have been probably 10 quid. He said, no, I should have been killed that day. The back wheel was completely smashed. He must have had a bit of a, what do you call it, a blank when he was riding.
So where do you stand on the whole bike riders on the road debates these days then, considering that?
They're starting to drive me mad around here too, especially around, I don't go down Station Street now, but they just take over Station Street and down to Peen Highway. As long as they get off the keep 1 or 2 lanes, sometimes they come out in threesomes, that's been the trouble. But now, I used to actually ride bikes down the Richmond bike track many years ago when I was about 13 or 14. I used to have a track down there.
Yep.
And cement track, I used to like to get on the old Melbourne Stars, do about 20 laps, and I never continued on in that career. It wasn't my style.
Sounded like you had a few incidents in your life that almost killed
But I was
you.
very lucky I wasn't killed that day, Colin. I really wasn't. I think I might have been knocked out for a couple, probably might have been a minute and a half, because when I fell over, I must have whacked my head and knocked myself back up again. But I was very, very lucky. I didn't get killed because he must have switched off when he was driving, and when he felt the wheel of my car, the wheel of my bike on his front, he probably said, well, you better stop. Very lucky not to be run over altogether.
So now we're going to talk a little bit about the cricket test match wrapped up rather abruptly yesterday.
Yeah,
it was all over.
Yeah, it wasn't
Firstly, New Zealand.
New Zealand is very
top order.
Slack, and they're not. But I'll tell you something now about these two fast bowlers we've got now.
Pattinson.
Pattinson.
No, Pattinson.
Pattinson. Words.
Pattinson.
What's the other fellow's first name? Is it Pat Cummings too?
Pat Cummings.
Yeah, two Pats. These are. I'm making a fair sort of prediction now, Colin, about cricket. I know a little bit about cricket. Matter of fact, I know a lot about cricket. I would think they could be the new Lillian Thompson combination. Yeah. I was
Have you seen Cummings bowl though?
Yeah, I've seen him. And they're both about 9 foot, and they hit the ball, hit the deck very hard, and they slowed up a couple of the good batsmen there, and the two opening batsmen there yesterday, Adam Ducker and Weaven. Plus the fact they've got this Nathan Lyon. He's going to be a top spinner.
I don't mind him actually.
He's going to be a very good. I reckon he'll be a 10-year cricketer, that fellow.
He turns the ball.
He turns that far, mate.
Would he for a finger
spinner? Yeah, I said finger spinner.
I thought you were a leg spinner.
Both ways.
You swung both ways.
I did swing both
ways.
We
heard it first that Barry swung both ways.
They're the old leg spinner and the off backs.
Right, just to mix it up a bit.
But no, they're going to have a very good combination, and these two fellas, Warner and Newt, they get started and get going together. They're going to have a very good test side for the next 10 years, I reckon. But
and even Warner.
He's going to be alright, mate.
He's just good. What about Philip Hughes?
He's just going through a little bit of a bad trot. He's still got an average of about.
I reckon get rid of him.
No, they'll hang on to him because
like him.
Yeah, he'll.
He gets out the same way every time.
No,
all they need to do is pack the slips, have 5 slips and 3 gullies.
Well, he's just got to adapt. He's got to change his style. I mean, good cricketers can do that. He'll do it.
We'll see.
Because they're both very attacking batsmen.
I think Warner's better than Philip Hughes. But
Warner's, well, he's a bit risky too, but if he gets his confidence up and just slows down a frag, he'll be a...
What about...
They're going to have a very good test side for the next 10 years because those two fast bowlers, Colin,
So you still think Shane Watson should open?
No, I reckon Shane Watson might go to about 5 or 6 and just be a part-time bowler.
We could be an excellent
if
all-rounder.
He's fit. He's hardly ever fit, Colin.
Hardly ever fit.
He gets his... what's the word? Too hot.
He breaks down. Hot and cold.
Another word for hypochondriac, yeah. There's something wrong with him.
What about the Chelsea Football Club? What's going on there?
Chelsea Football Club, they started training last Friday night, and I was watching, and I'll tell you what, talk about keen. I mean, I didn't see Chappell out there, must be the assistant coach, but you swear they were playing football next week.
I heard it from my place, I thought, what's all that yelling and screaming?
I mean, it's getting really full on, this football, at least in suburban football now, because it's... and they're all looking pretty good. It's the first night. I think they've got to do another 2 or 3 sessions before Christmas, and they will be, well, they've got 2 big gun recruits, and I reckon that's all they need, and a couple of other on-balls. They'll be a pretty good side. I'll have a look at them the next couple of weeks. And
I saw a few trucks over there. Trucks and heavy machinery and...
The rooms?
No, just here, right in front of your house. With turf.
Oh yes, the turf. Yeah, that's right. They were putting all the turf on those sandy spots, and done a good job too. And the ground was flooded last week too in those rains. No, that ground, it's like a little... Colin, I must give him a bit of a rap, the number 1 curator for Chelsea. It's his second name. Colin Bean knows what I'm talking about. I was talking to him last week. He's got that...
It's not crazy, Colin, is it?
Oh, he's a bit crazy. Everyone's a bit crazy, but he's doing a good job. But they've got all the turf, all patched up, all those holes around them, all those sandy spots, and that ground will be immaculate this year.
Very good. It has been patchy in the past.
Well, it's got a lot of sandy spots, and at least they've done the right thing. They had that big semi-trailer, it was a big semi-trailer full of turf.
What about the rooms? What's the rooms up there?
I don't look at the rooms today, as a matter of fact. They're really starting to tend to the old rooms. Remember I said something last few weeks ago, I hope they don't have the same old facade. Well, they've done, there's a nice word, wasn't it, facade, isn't it?
Yeah, that's very classy, I don't know.
I can spell it too if you want to. But they're starting to do the front part of the rooms with all the rendering, and it's really we're going to have the best rooms, Colin, the best ground, and we probably might have the best side of the competition next year. So
Okay.
we've got to do something.
Well, we'll hear your predictions probably
Few
next
weeks.
year, in a few weeks, as to what's going on with the next year predictions when we get everyone a bit consolidated.
Wow.
Don't want to go off too early, Barry.
No, but look, the vibes I've been getting from a few of the people telling me that they reckon that these two big gun recruits plus the other unballs, they're going to make a big difference. As I said last year, all we need is a couple of big ruckmen,
Yep.
and a big backman, and then Chelsea might finish in top two. I won't say about the prediction yet.
No, hang on. We'll hang on to that.
I'll have a look when in a couple of weeks' time and see how they look, and I can feeling tell it.
All right.
So I can smell a good football.
Well, we'll look forward to the further updates on that. And
Yeah, we'll keep them update for all Christmas. When's Christmas? 3 weeks' time, isn't it? Yeah, I'll just have a bit of
Update
Captain Cook
the punters.
next week have a bit of a Captain Cook across what goes
Yeah.
across the road with all those new recruits.
Keep people up to date.
I will.
All right. Well, that's goodbye from me.
That's goodbye from me. We'll see you next time. Hooroo.